What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Hustle with JesseW, and today we're going to go over why I don't use the MACD. Check it out. What's going on, guys? All right, let's go ahead and jump into this video here today, and what we're going to go over is, like I said, why I don't use the MACD, but it's not really centered around specifically why I don't use the MACD, but rather more like why I don't use a wide range of different indicators while I'm day trading. Okay, so that's what we're going to go over here, and I'm going to put a few of these on the screen, including MACD, and the reasons why I don't I don't do this. And the main reason we're going to jump into that right now is that trading is complicated as it is, as enough as it is. It's stressful enough. So I try to keep my trading as simple as I possibly can, okay? And I approach life and many things in the same way, in business, in personal life, and everything. It's simple. I'm a very simple person. If I see a problem, I want to find a solution to it. But I'm going to start off by finding the most simple approach to this. I'm not going to overcomplicate it. I feel like sometimes we overcomplicate a lot of things, and it just makes it much more difficult than it needs to be. So just basically anything, I try to start off at the simplest point and work my way up from there. I kind of like troubleshooting things because of that, because I like to start off at the base and work my way up from there, because sometimes, and most often than not, things can be done the most simplest way possible, the most simplest way one would imagine, but they skip it because sometimes we think we're too smart, or sometimes we want to be too fancy, or we want to show off, or we think we need to use the latest gadget in order to fix something. But the reality is, you just need a simple screwdriver, right? We start off at the simplest point, and I like to keep my trading as simple as possible, because trading can be extremely complicated and extremely difficult if you allow it to be. Now, we're going to go ahead and jump into these here step by step, but before we do, I need you to do me one quick favor. And the favor's going to be twofold. It's different. If you're a subscriber of mine, smash that like button for me right now. Definitely smash the like button for me right now, and comment in the comment section below. Let me know what your favorite indicator is. If you're new around here or you haven't subscribed, then it's very simple here. We're going to go through this video, and at the end of the video, I want you to make the decision if I earned from you a like and a subscribe. And if I did, if you found value in this, if this helped you in any way, shape, or form, then help me out as well and subscribe to the channel and smash that like button for me, okay? Now, I want you to also make sure you take a look at the link in the description section below for Webull. You download the app, fund your account, you get 2 free stocks when you fund your account with $100, and one of them could be valued up to $1,400. I think the best one that I've seen somebody get was right around $50, but $50 from one and let's say $10 from the other, that's a real good dinner there if you don't want to keep the stocks and you just sell them. So it's good to take advantage of that. Free money is free money. Now, here I'll have a chart up. This is a stock that was hot today, CYCC. And what we're going to do here is we're going to add indicators to it, popular indicators, okay? So we're going to come here and we already have popular indicators on here right now. VWAP, 9 AMA, volume. But a lot of times people like to trade with other indicators, and we're going to add those right now. So we're going to come here and we're going to go to intraday, and we're going to add pivot point. This surprisingly is popular amongst a real group of people. I honestly don't know why. I don't know how to use that. Why am I going to tell you, I know how to use that? I don't. Now you could come here and go to, let's see here, where is it? Market strength. So we're going to add the RSI. We're going to add that RSI in this little purple color right here. Boom, there's your RSI. We're going to come back in here, and then we're going to add, where is it? I know I saw it a second ago. MACD, very popular, very, very popular indicator. I'm going to put it in green because it's so popular. Boom, there's your MACD. And let's see what else is popular. Oh, I know which one to add here. It's used a lot, especially by one trader on YouTube. Bollinger Bands. Let's see here. Where is it? I know it's here somewhere. There we go. There we go. Let's add Bollinger Bands here. Let's put them in yellow. Boom, look at that. Now, It's funny, right? Because if you've ever seen like a stock trading movie, you've seen if somebody's showing a chart, it's oftentimes looks something like this, and you can clearly see that whoever is like directing it in the background told them to throw all that garbage on there and make it look like they are doing a lot of stuff. Now, if anybody were to walk into my office here and stand behind me, oh, my fish tank's back there. It's like squirrel. If anybody were to stand behind me and look at this, I'd be like, wow, this guy must be brilliant. He must be a genius to be able to look at that chart and see all these things at the same time, know what they all mean, and how to use them. And the fact of the matter is that this is a mess to me. This is a mess. This is a cluster of garbage on my chart that I can't make heads or tail out of because it's too noisy. There's too much going on. Like if this candle were to move around a little bit, I won't even be able to see it like exactly because there's just so much going on here. Like look at this. You got VWAP here, you got your Bollinger Bands, you got these pivot lows down here, you have the RSI, you have MACD going on down here, you got your volume over here. What's what? How do I couple it together? And do they all even work together? Right? Those are a bunch of questions a new trader would ask. Yet a new trader, might open up their TOS or Thinkorswim and load it up with indicators like this to see which one works and which one doesn't. And the point is, all indicators are lagging indicators. Okay, that's first of all. And then second of all, is this is overbearing. Like this is just so much noise. It's like if you're in a crowded room and everybody's talking and you're trying to converse with the person in front of you, you can't hear them because everyone around you is yelling. Sounds like Christmas Eve at my house. Anyways, this right here is like the equivalent of that, honestly, because it's just too noisy. There's too much going on, way too much. So I don't trade like that. I can't. If I were to trade like that, I'd blow up my account inside of a day because I just can't trade like that. So now, do I use MACD? Do I use RSI? Yes, I do. I do not use it on day trading. I look at it, okay, when I'm entering a swing trade. RSI to me is irrelevant in a day trade because a stock can run 500% on a day and give you another 100% and make it a 600%, make it a 700% on the day. And your RSI will be sky high and your RSI screaming overbought, overbought, overbought. It's going to crash, and it still goes up another 200%. It happens. So I don't use RSI. Out of here. MACD, I only use it for swing trades. And I don't, it's not like the only thing I look at for a swing trade, but I only use it for swing trades. I don't have time to look down here, look up here. No, I get rid of that. Boom. Boom, gone. The Bollinger Band, well, first of all, these pivots, honestly, I don't even know what those are. Maybe you want to educate me. You can put it in the comment section below. Gone. Get out of my chart. I can't see anything. These Bollinger Bands, it looks like my chart plotter on my boat when I go on vacation and I'm in and out every single day of the markers, fishing every single day. Like it's just, I can't even see the reef anymore. Like I can't even see my candles. Like why? That's just way too much noise for me. I can't pay attention. I cannot. It's no good to me. Get out of my chart. Look how much cleaner that chart is right now. Now, is this all I look at? No. I have off camera my 5-minute chart with support and resistance lines. I have my 15-minute chart with support and resistance lines. I have a zoomed in daily where I draw my initial support and resistance lines. And then I have a zoomed out daily where I draw, my initial support and resistance lines as you see here. Let's get this out of the way. Each of those charts has volume on it as well. Okay, I don't generally draw my lines on this chart just because it's like I have to go through too many steps. Generally, up here it's much easier on these other charts. Now this is much cleaner for me. I can actually see here. I can actually use my strategy a much more cleaner, straightforward fashion. I can decide to trade just off of support and resistance, which is extremely effective. And that's it. That's all I need here is my 9 EMA, which is this blue line. Sorry. My VWAP, which is this purple line, and my volume. That's it. Very simple. Very, very simple. For intraday trading, all I use are those 3 indicators. Sometimes I will do this, and you'll see me do it on my on my day trading recaps. I've done it often. I'll come here. I'll go to draw. I'll go to Fibonacci retrace. And I'll bust out a fib. Whoops. Why did it not? There we go. Sorry. Boom. And I'll draw my Fibonacci levels. And I'll watch if my Fibonacci levels coincide with something like my VWAP, something like my 9 EMA, something like a daily level that I drew previously on my other charts. That's it, guys. That is as fancy as I care to get when I day trade. It's as fancy as I care to get, because anything else just gets way too noisy, way too quick. And like I said, simplicity wins the game. And if you've watched my basically daily recaps, you see how I trade. You see it's very simple and it works. Now, did I invent any of this? No. There's no one out there outside of maybe some sort of algorithm that can tell you they invented some new way of trading, because candlesticks has been around since the beginning of trading, basically, okay? VWAP, 9 EMA, 8 EMA, 20 EMA, all these EMAs have been used widely, like forever, okay? The 50-day moving average, the 200-day moving average, none of this is new. People try to, like market them, and that's fine. If they, they want to market their courses or their chat rooms, I don't have any problem with that at all, zero. I applaud entrepreneurship, right? I'm never going to tell you that I'm not going to have some sort of paid book or course or something like that. That's not something what I'm talking about. The point is that none of this is proprietary. It really isn't, for the most part. U-shapes, descending, ascending triangle patterns, bull flags, it's been around for ages, okay? I'm just telling you that this is how I like to trade. It's very simple, very straightforward. Do I add multiple layers in a trade? Absolutely. I'm looking at all sorts of things. I'm looking at my time and sales. I'm looking at my daily levels. I'm looking at my indicators here that you see on the chart. But on my actual chart itself, that's it. This is simple. Keep it simple. That's all there is to me. Keep it simple. Levels, even intraday levels like these halt prices, and my indicators. Anything else to me is a bunch of noise, and I can't trade like that. I just can't. And I don't need it. This works for me. Let me know what you think. Remember to smash the like button for me, subscribe to the channel, comment in the comment section below with your thoughts, and I hope to catch you on the next one.